It came earlier this year than last. Samsung Unpacked. TM Rowe and team got up on stage and revealed new phones, new earbuds, and smart tags. But what does all of that mean for you? Are the new S21 phones worth upgrading? I'll unpack it all for you. Let's go. Hey, if any of these videos have helped you, if this has been informative about Samsung Unpacked, please consider hitting us with that thumbs up, hitting that subscribe, and hitting that notification bell so you'll be notified when we upload the latest content. Let's start with the big things first, the new phones. Let me start off by noting that pandemic pricing is in effect and all three phones start $200 cheaper than last year. This year, Samsung has new design language in the S21 lineup, the S21, S21 Plus, and S21 Ultra. And the rumors around S Pen compatibility were true. More on that in a bit. In that new design language, you get this really nice looking integrated camera module, which Samsung calls the Contour Cut camera. It doesn't do away with the bump on the back, but does have a pleasing aesthetic flow as it's integrated into the band around the device. I'll have to see it in person, of course, but the images and video of it look outstanding. Of course, the Ultra is the juggernaut of the bunch, packing the most size and power in every way. But let's begin with the S21. The price point for this is interesting because, in a way, it competes with Samsung's own Galaxy S20 Fan Edition, coming in at $800. What you get in the S21 is a 6.2-inch flat screen, their Infinity O display in HDR10 Plus certified full HD clarity. The big change this year across all three devices is that you're going to get an adaptive 120 Hz refresh rate, which doesn't require you to lower the display settings to use it. Unlike the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, which only allowed the highest display setting with 60 Hz, this time around you won't have to sacrifice display quality to get that ultra buttery smooth interface. Once you've experienced 120 Hz, it really is a difference over using 60 Hz phones. One thing I'm really excited for in this trio this year is the enlarged fingerprint sensor, and I can't wait to get my hands on this phone and see how it stacks up to my current favorite. All three devices come with wireless charging 2.0 and wired PD fast charging, which should be super quick. The 21 has a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, by the way. The S21 Plus is essentially the same as the 21, but with a larger 6.7-inch display. It has all the same cameras, same amount of RAM and storage, and same charging technology, but with a much larger 4,800 milliamp hour battery for $200 more. The S21 Ultra, of course, has all the things, including 100x space zoom, compared to the 30x space zoom on the 21 and 21 Plus. Yes, 100 space zoom is back. I'll have to test it for myself, but I want to take a bit of a sidebar here. Some folk have questioned the functionality of the feature, but I shared a post on my Instagram a bit ago showing how I used 50x space zoom on the 20 Note Ultra. Here are the images from that. As you can see, that crane is quite a bit of distance away from me, but with 50x, I was able to zoom right into the cockpit with a very clear photo. What isn't useful to some may be a wonderful addition for others. I think there are definitely worthwhile applications to this technology, and panning it wholesale is a mistake. I'd use this often personally when traveling, taking pictures of architecture. Yes, I love some architecture. Taking pictures anyway of architecture that intrigues me, or anything else that is a distance away that I'd like to get closer to. And in the S21 Ultra, we get a new dual telephoto feature. It has two telephoto lenses, one which supports optical 3x zoom and the other optical 10x zoom. They've built a new system which uses both cameras to improve your zoom shots and make them sharper, reducing blur and some of the other issues that go along with telephoto long-range shots. Along with 8K video recording, you're also going to get 4K video recording and up to 60 frames per second on all the camera lenses, front and back, on the S21 Ultra. That's a first here. And another thing I'm looking forward to testing for myself is the improved night mode. In my grandpa statue test, the Galaxy lineup has been one of the best, producing images in almost no light, which have solid contrast and sharpness. This go-round, Samsung is using a new technology called nona binning to get more light on the sensor, claiming that you're going to get even better low-light images than its predecessors. In addition to new camera tech, the S21 Ultra now supports the S Pen. So you can use an S Pen from your previous Note phones or purchase a new S Pen, which now comes in two flavors, the S Pen and the S Pen Pro. It looks like in order to get all of the functionality you had with the Note 20's S Pen, like air gestures, you'll need to have that S Pen Pro to work with your S21 Ultra. Additionally, Samsung says they're working with manufacturers to give you more S Pen options, which I'm absolutely looking forward to. Verily, I pray thee release a quill S Pen. At the event, Samsung also announced two other products, the Galaxy Buds Pro and Smart Tags. Both take advantage of ultra-wideband technology and Samsung's improved SmartThings Hub software. That's a whole video in and of itself, but as it applies to the mobile devices, there are some really cool features that come along with that, like AR Finder. Using the various wireless communications functions in your phone, you can now find misplaced Samsung items, like keys, your Galaxy Buds Pro, or even your car using augmented reality to see exactly where they are. How do you find your keys or purse? They're not Samsung items. Well, Samsung Smart Tags are small Bluetooth squares, Bluetooth locators, which allow you to see where a device is or was, both online and offline. You can use SmartThings Find to show you where the thing you're looking for is. And finally, the Galaxy Buds Pro. 360 audio is on board with these, featuring Dolby head tracking, and I can't wait to jump into some Dolby Atmos supported content on mobile and see how these hold up. The most compelling feature of the Galaxy Buds Pro is probably their ability to use intelligent active noise canceling to switch between blocking out the world around you and connecting with the world around you. These earbuds will actually recognize when you're speaking and will automatically switch between canceling nearby sounds or amplifying them, and even turn your music down. So basically, if you're working from home or in the office and need to tune out background noise, you can do that. And then when you start talking, say to communicate with a coworker or a spouse, ANC deactivates and your music lowers. Also, the earbuds will be able to recognize which device you're using, phone or tablet, and send audio to the appropriate device. And that's actually one of the main points that Samsung unpacked at this year's event, connectivity within its ecosystem. From their phones, to their TVs, to their tablets, to your car, and through smart partnerships like Microsoft and Google, Samsung is working to make your digital world seamless. We'll see if they can deliver that for the average non-techie user who doesn't want to fiddle with a bunch of things. Hey, that's the wrap up on Samsung Unpacked. I hope I have unpacked it all for you. We don't take it lightly that you spent your time watching with us. I appreciate you. I'm Tshaka Armstrong for reviews.org. I will catch you on the next video.